Hello. All right, there's a little button that says I am live. So, Miss Kitty and I say hello. Welcome. Gerald still doesn't have a new battery because that seems like way too much work for me to find the batteries. So we'll just go hi. Oh, hi. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I'm Tamara Bertram coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. This is Mystery Card Monday, where we get together and I tell you some stories, I make you laugh, I show you some things, we do a card, we laugh, we cry, all the things. Sometimes we swear. Give me a hidey-ho, let me know who's out there, who's watching, who's playing, who's creeping, who's eating dinner. I don't know what you're doing, but hey, let me know. Say hi. There's Sonia. Thank you for sharing, Sonia. Hello, Donna. Nice to see you. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Did you click the subscribe button? If you're on YouTube, you can click the subscribe, the little bell, and then when I go live, I guess it tells you or something like that. I don't know. One day I should really get a handle on this whole social media thing, and yeah, today's not that day, but anyway, thanks for joining, Donna. Hi, Gail. Kathy, hello. Deborah's in the house. Karen Prosser, hello. Yes, you did make it live. Is that because, why is that? I mean, it's 3 hours later where you are. I'd be so in bed if I were you. Hello, Melanie. Lena's in the house. Penny on her long weekend. Hey, Paulette. Hi. How you doing? Did anybody work today? Did y'all work today? I work today. Monday is always my work day, but I did take a little break to curl Rebecca's hair. Yes, I did. As I said to her, and as I've said to you, and as I've said to many people, when you become a mother, you always know the firsts. First tooth, first words, first walk, first bike ride, first date, all the firsts, but you never know the last. The last time you pick them up, the last time they let you kiss them goodbye, the last time you rock them to sleep, read them a story, give them a bath, cuddle them, or do their hair. So today it's just bizarre. She's 22 years old. She's going out for her 1 year anniversary with her boyfriend, and she asked her mother if I could curl her hair. Yeah, I can, all day long. And I did tell her that, and I told her the story about the first and the last, and she's like, well, I would love for you to do my hair every time, but I didn't think you'd really want to, so I don't ask. I'm like, okay, do not ask me every other day. It was an hour of my life to curl that. The girl's got hair. But yes, for special occasions, absolutely. I will be there for you and I will curl your hair even if you're 40. So, look at all the people who are popping in. Missouri's in the house. Hello, Charlene. Hey, Sheila. Alec. Oh, boy, I have to scroll back. We got lots of bodies in here. Hi, Paulette. Holly's in the house. Hi, Linda. On your way to bed at 11. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you're in your jams and just curled up in bed, Karen, because really. Hey, Lisa. How's Ontario? Hey, Diane. I guess you finished early. Hey, Coral's in the house. Deborah, hello. Painted a clothes dresser my husband built for the guest room. Well, that sounds like a good day. I like to paint. I usually wear more of it than the wall does or whatever furniture is. Hi, Carissa. Nikki's in the house. Mary, actually, it's very dry, Mary. It's really dry and frizzy, but she's got a ton of it. And I said, ironically, for the first 13 months of her life, she was bald as a billiard ball. Like, she was bald. I just kept saying she's growing her brain, not her hair, because she did have a big head. And she's a smarty pants, so she was growing her brain, not her head. Oh, 32 and ped tick bring me so it makes me cranky. Marilyn, hello. Happy Canada Day Eve. Yes. Canada Day here. Woot, woot. But no, I was working all the hours today because it's Monday. And first of all, I enjoy it. I really don't work much on the weekends. Like, you might see the odd text or the odd post, that sort of thing. But that's just chair work. That doesn't count as work. Today I was working because tomorrow I plan to be doing more shopping. The Bertrams are now into shopping mode. Renovation. So let's get some stories out of the way here as people are jumping in. Give me a hidey ho if you're in. Hey, oh my goodness, people are coming in. There's Sherry and Marcella. Hello. Oh, that is so hot. Oh, Lisa, I can't even. Work the rest of the week. Surgery. Yes. Yeah, I get it, Melanie. So you're in like prep and all the things. Hi, Nancy. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Are you ever ready for that sort of thing? No. And so I have a story about that. My weekend was insane. We'll end with the happy stuff. Everybody's okay. Nobody died. Okay. Quite literally. So if you popped in on Friday during my coffee break, I was saying, hey, I was having a great day. I was taking most of the day off. I was going for lunch with my friend Karen. It was going to be fabulous and fun. And it was fabulous and fun. until it wasn't. When I go out now, my phone is almost always on do not just it's on, the ringer is always off. I just like a squirrel. I can't, Pavlov's dog when I hear the ding, right? So my phone, the ringer is almost always off. And when I go out with my friends, it's in my purse or it's on the table upside down. I'm present with whoever I'm with. That's just respectful, I find. So my phone was off. It was actually in my purse. After we'd finished lunch and we're just chatting and waiting for the bill to come and stuff, I grabbed my phone just to see what time it was. And I look and there's like 19 notifications, 3 of which were missed call from my husband. And then I see a text, and you can see the first little bit of a text, right? And it says, Rebecca was in an accident. Okay, the 3 phone calls were from my husband that I had missed because I missed it. And he's like, I can get hold of you. Because anyway, I almost threw up in my dinner plate because you're a mom and you've just found out your child was in an accident. But was doubly sickening was my mother was with her. So they had gone to IKEA to pick up a wardrobe that she was putting together for our new renovations, right? We're all buying furniture and all the things, right? So she'd gone to pick up the wardrobe with my mother, and on the way back, they got in an accident. So I knew they were on the hen day. Not kidding. I thought I was going to throw up. Like, Karen, we're taut and we're smiling, and all of a sudden she just sees my face go, ugh. Okay, so everybody's fine. Everybody's so fine. It's ridiculous how fine they are. And I'm like, thank you, Ed, father-in-law, and Loretta, mother-in-law, must have been looking over my babies and my mother, Rebecca and my mother, because there's just a scratch and a dent. Like, I'm still driving the car. Like, they're going 100 kilometers an hour on the hen day. That doesn't happen very often. So anyway, everybody's fine, but that threw my weekend into oh my God. A few other things. Renovations were supposed to be done Thursday. They got pushed back. The plumber didn't make the appointment on Thursday, and then he didn't make the appointment on Friday. Anyway, so everything was pushed back. Hopefully it'll be done by this Thursday, Friday. Anyway, Friday was a write-off. I ate my feelings and ate everything. But everything ended well. It ended well. So on Saturday I went and saw my dad, and then we went shopping. I guess was that Sunday? I think that must have been Sunday. It's a bit of a blur. I did some sorting, and all the furniture is kind of going back. We're just waiting for water in our bathrooms. The plumber didn't come, so that, like, we still have no taps. So I have a toilet, but I can't get a shower. I'm still sharing a shower and all that stuff. So anyway, it was busy. Sunday, Alicia, Craig, and I, we went to South Edmonton Common. Spent all kinds of money on stuff. I'm going to return I'm returning half of it or more because it just didn't work. That's the game I'm into now. You buy it, you check it out, it looks terrible, you return it, repeat, right? So I have to return like 7 things tomorrow. So that's what tomorrow I'm going to return things and just taking it easy. So yeah, it was crazy. It was, oh, hello, all the people who are hopping in. Sorry, I'm trying to connect with you and not reading at the same time. So, hey, Marsky, hello. MJ's in the house. Hi, Minnesota. How are you? Amy, hello. Donna, Cheryl, Lynn, hello, New Jersey. And Chris Stone's from Australia. Love when you pop in, honey. Thank you. And Bev, hi, sweetheart. And Marcella, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. I just have my car. It's drivable. So there's that. Yeah, it makes you really realize, like, quit crying that you don't have water in your bathroom. You could have been attending 2 funerals this week. So, let's keep it all in perspective, people. Let's keep it all in perspective. Idea, Nikki? Question mark? What? Who? Huh? Tell me more. Okay, so let's get into a few things. Hi, Ida. I'm going to go into a few things. Right, Karen, I just, like, seriously thought I was going to throw up. I'm like, this can't have ended well. Accident on the hand day. Okay. I'm going to flip over some. Okay, so first things first, you guys, if you would have seen my post from yesterday, like, I was working from the chair. So I got my class for Notes and Totes. It is done. The cards are finished. I did all the marketing stuff. I've got the link. I've got all the stuff. I haven't done the PDFs. That'll be like a week before needed. But these are the cards I set out. So I was having a lot of fun playing with these. I like this card, but I couldn't do this one and this one because I would be die cutting until Christmas. So this one didn't make the cut because everybody, even Alicia, she said, I think that's my favorite card you ever made. So I'm doing, hello, Utah. Happy Canada Day. Thank you, Wendy, and happy 4th of July for you guys this week. Yeah. Hi, Ines. Hi, Jenny. Oh, everybody's here. Great. Oh, there's no funerals, Bev. There could have been. My mother and my child were in an accident on the Henday, which is like our highway. But everybody's well. There's just a scratch and a dent, and my car is still drivable, and everybody's alive and well. So, yeah, no funerals. Anyway, so this card made the cut, this card made the cut, and this card made the cut. I like the versatility of these three. I could have made 100 using this tote, but I thought I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make some other pieces to show the versatility of the set. I love this card. It's so simple, but I love it because it's so simple. This one, just a little bit of a different vibe. I changed the handle to headphones. So registration is open for that. We'll move quickly along here because I want to make a card with you tonight. It's $95 if you want the product, $105 if you're long distance. It's $45 if you want just the pieces in Canada and the class. $25 if you want just the PDF. It's $27 for my international friends. It's $27 Canadian. That's just because PayPal charges me for that. So these are all the dies you get. It's a fun set, you guys. Like, I know normally, or back in the day, I was like, oh, it's too fussy. I would never use it. I would never do it. Honestly, this is what got me through Friday night. I needed to escape down here to decompress from the near-death experiences. And this was just a fun set to play with. You cut out all the pieces and then you just have a big old play. Like, these are all the pieces I did, every color combination you can imagine. Here's a card that I'd started. I thought, nah, I don't want to be sponging in a class. Like, it's really versatile. So I like it. Registration of the class is on the 25th of July. I'm encouraging everybody to register like right now, right now, because Canada Day and 4th of July, those holidays are this week. So Canada Post isn't mailing. UPS will be, delayed. Stampin' Up is closed. So and tomorrow is new ordering for the new online exclusives. And so tomorrow, or they're not working tomorrow. So okay. All right. It's going to delay shipments. So order sooner than later so you can get stuff mailed. I can order you the product. It'll mail, or it'll ship from Stampin' Up because they don't have the holiday until July 4th. Canada Post is closed. Just register. Do it sooner than later. Okay. Glad we got that all sorted out. Okay. Hanging in there near. Oh, Jennifer, you're going to see, you come in tardy. You miss all the good stories. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's that. So just a couple things I wanted to mention is tomorrow, July 1st, new online. I'm going to show you a little bit of the new online exclusives. 2 new kits are landing tomorrow. I saw them today in the Leaders Live. One is a birthday card kit. It has stamping. It's called Birthday Fancy. 12 cards. They're lovely. They're all different, I think. $34 plus tax and shipping. There's a Halloween treat box. I look tired today, don't I? Treat boxes. 15 of them. They're big. They're substantial. 15 of those for $29. No stamping. I saw that, Marilyn. Thank you. So that's $29 plus tax and shipping for the 15 boxes. The BOGO buy one get one half price sweet promotion ends tonight at midnight. So if there's something that you want that's still in stock, you better order that before midnight. My new class I told you about. I'm going to mention my club briefly, and I'm going to show you some of the BOGO, or the new product that's in the upcoming online exclusive that you can order tomorrow. As of like 12:01 tonight, you can order it. You won't see it online though until like 1. I checked out on that. So, Jennifer. I don't have an August class yet, Inez. I'm not going that far. I might be taking August off. We'll see. I'm just trying to get through July right now. Life has been a little crazy lately. Excuse me. So I don't know August yet. So my class, my club is open and accepting registrations. I've got 5 in and 2 more who are trying to join tonight. They just have to get their order in if they want to be in the club for June. New club. It's a thing. It's going. The Facebook group is growing with bodies and with content. It's fantastic. Check out my newsletter for all the details, or message me and I can send them to you. We won't go on to that. I just want to show you a couple of the new online exclusives that you can get as of midnight tonight. And let's just do a quick yes. So Melanie is mentioning the new embossing folder. Let me show you this one. It's over there. It's sunflowers. There's no coordinating product that goes with it. It's just a sunflower embossing folder. And I ran this through the embossing folder with the 2-tone cardstock, and then I just sanded it. And it's just slap a sentiment on there. Boom, you got a card. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, here's a fun one. I'm going to use this tonight if I would stop blathering on. We'll get to this one. This is Tractor and Company, and there are dies that go with it. She said scrambling to find the dies. Here they are. Here are the dies that go with it. So anybody with farming in their family or little boys who love their John Deere tractors, I'm gonna play with this one tonight. This one, hello, Mazel Tov. Oh yeah, okay. This is a must. You must have this. I did see it, Jennifer. Yes. Sorry, if you go back to the near-death experience, I was in and out of Facebook, and I wasn't really engaging. I was scrolling a lot, and but I did see it. Yeah, very simple, but lovely, lovely. So this is one you can get in the online exclusives, $28. This is a fabulous one, Prairie Grass. We love this. This is great for sympathy. So very sorry. It's $36. Perfectly Pairs. This is part of a suite. I'll be playing with this. I haven't yet. This is one that I saw in Orlando, and I've got some great ideas with that one. This is a must, not $29 anymore. So many candles. Yeah, I'm just going to send that to everybody. That's a $28 stamp set. Fright Night, I don't usually get Halloween items, but this one I really liked. Tags. It's just going to be a quick and easy one, and I like it. So, and I like black. So there are dies. Nancy. Hey, Nancy. Look, there's a little spider. There's a boo and an eek. Love that. So that is $69.25. Here's another Halloween one that I wasn't going to get, but I'm doing a tutorial with it. So I'm like, I guess I should own it. This one's kind of cute. It's $62 for the bundle. The excess, like usually this is what gets me, right? I'm not even so much about the stamping. I do like a good, happy Halloween and all that kind of stuff, but I love the house and the fence and the bats. I can do a lot with that. So that one's available at midnight, $62 for that bundle. This is a must. Label me grateful. It's a must. Okay. There. I said it. I've used it. I love it. Very versatile. You need that one. Charming Day. There's matching paper. All the things. This matches the paper pumpkin kit from last month. Charming Day. Love this one. This could be an easy class. And paper tags, that's an old one. Okay, so that's just some of the stuff from the online exclusives. Yeah, that's all I know about that. Okay, let's make a card. Giddy up, let's go. Okay, where are my pieces? Here we go. So I was doing my homework this morning in the chair, and they're called online exclusives, so you can only see them online, as in there's not a publication for it. So yeah, as of midnight, well, as a demonstrator, you can order them now, Bev. They were part of the pre-order, but they're in the online exclusive section of the store, if that makes sense. So message me later if you have trouble finding them. Okay, so I was scrolling through stuff trying to find a layout for tonight, and I landed on a sketch from Just Add Ink, and this is her blog. It's called With a Bow on Top by lou.blogspot.com. It's from October 2021, but I'm like, well, I found it and I'm using it because I thought there's so much that you can do with this. Again, I'm always looking for cards that you can use, that beginners you can have enough product that a beginner can do the layout, or you can step it up and get all crazy like I'm gonna with the tractor set. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so sorry, I try to read. Other things are going on. I get a little distracted. Go figure. All right, I'm going to get, where are those circles? So I was talking to Diane. Hi, Diane. And as we were talking, I was cleaning up my desk. And in so cleaning, I cleaned up all my pieces. And so now I don't know where they all are. I'll just make some new pieces. It's okay. I've got some of them here, but anyway. I got distracted cleaning. Go figure. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, we're going to start with, Miss Kitty says, card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Card base. We're going to have 2 pieces of cardstock, 4.25 by 5.5. Oh, did I tell you to put? That's not right. I wonder what I told you to do. Oh, these what? Oh, these are the old ones. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, sorry. I was gonna see, Diane. Okay, we can never talk again. I was gonna wash these, and that's what I'm like. This is last week's. Okay, focus. Cardstock layer 3 3/4 by 5, Lord, and 3 by 2.5. It's amazing I get dressed in the morning, you know, by myself. Okay, this is the designer paper piece, 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I use the same paper, 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I think this is a party planner. I went to use a different color and it was dry, and that annoys me because they're $25 a bottle. But anyway, I digress. The paper I'm using tonight, what is this? I don't know, but I have 2 packs of it, so I figure I should start using it. Botanical Textures. I think it's still current. I don't know. I should really go through that sometime. Botanical Textures. And then we need 2 circles. I used 2 and 1 7/8. So I don't know which one this. What is this? This is the 1 7/8. So this is the new one that goes with the Safari something or other. Safari, Silly Safari goes with this. But I don't know where this other punch is, so we're just going to punch another one 2 inches. Okay, let's do this. All right. I blame you, Diane. All right. You're okay with that, right? Good. Cool. Glad we had this little chat. All right. Then your usual tools and so on and so forth. So here are our pieces. Giddy up. Let's go, because I want to make a tractor card. Diane, you'll like this one for Alistair. Okay, 8.5 by 5.5. Fold it in half. And I'm going to try to make sure I stay in the field of vision. Hey, if anybody does do nails, this is the gel nails from Gel Moment. 20% off everything in their store tomorrow. So if you buy that stuff, I'm a rep. I'm placing an order. Better believe it. I got to get the nail polish that went dry. So 20% off. Gel Moment. They do Australia, Canada, and the US. Not New Zealand. I don't know why. They're based out of Montreal. Anyway, I digress. 8.5 by 5.5. Here we go. These are going to layer. 3 3/4 by 5 is going to layer with your 3.5 by 4 3/4. And your 3 by 2.5 is going to layer with your 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, let's just tape that down. Call it done. Here's my silicone mat. Da-da-da. Thanks, sister. I love Diane. Diane is my OG. My OG Silver sister. She's the only one who can room with me and not go insane or kill me. I do appreciate that you didn't kill me. Yeah. You remember my Bates Motel story, friends? That was Diane and I when we almost died in New Orleans. Yeah, Bates Motel. But Diane was a trooper. The things I talked her into. Anywho. All right, we're going to just tape these down. All right, so this, I'm not going to use dimensionals. I'm going to tape that right to my base. Now, you can use different patterns of designer paper, but I thought, my head might explode if I, seriously. Is anybody else as challenged pattern-wise as me? I look at a card online, and I'm like, oh, that looks so nice. But I go to do it, and I'm like, that looks like the dog's breakfast. Those patterns don't go together, even though they're from the same pack of paper. Anyway, so I thought, let's just keep it simple. I'm going to tape this down. I'm going to tape this one down, too. No dimensionals here. Okay. Oh, hello, Annette. Hello, Petawawa. I haven't seen that word in a long time. All right, I'm going to put this down here, and I'm just going to offset it a little bit. You know, if you've watched me before, I like things that are not expected. So I like to place it over so that it's between the edge and the edge. If that makes sense. Okay, now, this is the layout. 1, 2, and then a couple of... These are the same size. How's that a thing? 1 7/8. Okay, so I meant to punch the 2-inch circle. No, wait, what? 2. These are both 2. 1 7/8 is just a titch smaller. All right, well, I did the wrong thing. 2 different sizes. So this is the new 1 7/8. That is extremely close, but okay. They're a slightly different size, right? They're nice for layering. But anyway, this is the layout that I saw on the Just Add Ink blog. It was like this and like this with whatever, it's just a sketch, and I can post the sketch later. But this was the card, and I thought, this is a fabulous, versatile layout. So if you're just new, hi, Sandy. If you're just new, what did I say that was, Linda? Something textiles. I mentioned it. Botanical Textures. Botanical Textures. It's black and white paper. I actually added this layer. The original sketch just had these 2 pieces. But how versatile is this? If you don't have all the toys, I'm thinking you have a circle punch or 2. this is just your basic layout, and this can be anything. Now you can, this is a jumping off point, so I'm going to take this very literally, and I'm going to show you what to do with the 2 circles, but these could be different embellishments. They don't have to be circles. It's just, hey, this looks nice, what can we do with that? Okay, so there's our base that we've, like the base of the card, the basics. Botanical textures. Thank you, Diane. It's still current, right, Diane? I think it's still in there because it's still in my stash here. So I'm going to bring in the Silly Safari. I wasn't sure about this one. I thought, it's cute. Do I need cute? And I thought, well, they're animals. Of course I need it. And of course I need cute. And the samples that they show with this are simple. You stamp 3 of these. You stamp them on circles and the coordinating die. That's part of the bundle. Sorry, the punch. Words are hard. The 1 7/8 punch, which you should get so it doesn't sell out. If this sells out, it'll be 3 months before it gets back. Just saying. And you've got a quick and easy card. You just have 3 animals and, you know, in whatever configuration, and you can just do the sentiment like there. There's a layout, right? And just thank you big time. That can go on the circle like this. There's my circle. Now I find it. Where's the one that I had punched here? This one. This was the wrong size circle, so it's hitting the trash can. But anyway, right? You can just, there's a layout. It's easy. Exactly. Everybody's got circle dies or circle punches or something. Hi, Connie. Thanks. Thank you, Diane. Oh, Diane, I feel like we're in the SSS group. Hey, Jennifer, don't even lie to me. You have to have a circle punch, and if, yeah, okay. I'm like, if you seriously don't, then we just unfriend me. Just unfriend me right now. Silly Safari. I'm going to use the zebra because it's black and white, and he's stuck here. All right. Did I clean up? Oh my God, Diane. We can't talk when I'm working ever again. So I'm going to stamp. This is my Memento ink. I just took our craft white uninked pad and added Memento refill. And I think most people do that now, so that's why this is always out of stock. All right, so I'm going to ink up my zebra, and I'm going to stamp him on the bigger circle. Is this the bigger one? Yeah. He's just a happy little fellow. Yeah, it was out for a long time, Linda, so I ordered it as soon as it came in, but that doesn't mean it won't go out again. So I love our Memento in this. I don't like our Memento on the felt pad. I didn't like it. It just never gave me a good image. Okay, so there's Mr. Zebra, and then I'm going to go in with the Thank You Big Time. 7:27. I better hurry up because I want to play with that tractor. Thank you Big Time, and I'm going to do that down low. Okay, I'm going to tape the thank you down first. It's going to go down here. This I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. I've got the edges because, you know, we don't waste. Can't throw away that. You get a lot of dimensionals out of the backing edges. Okay, so we're going to put Mr. Zebra here. Then, you don't need to see me fussy cat. We need to get to our tractor card, right? So cut, 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 cut. This is actually easy. Princess, I know you hate it. Deal with it. Let me just show you how quick, I'll do one just to kind of show you this shape. We do have other dies with leaves that would work very quickly and easily, but I wanted to make sure that you had the option of working just with the stamp set. If you have this set from Pretty Florals dies, you can use this die for the leaf, but this one, I just stamp it. And because it's such an easy shape, cutting it is this simple. And then you just cut out the notches, right? Like it's so easy. Takes seconds, right? Pop that out, pop that out. Do that 3 times. Do they sell blank pads or do we have to wash down? Yeah, they do. No, Crystal, this was the white craft ink. You get the craft refill and the uninked pad. So you just don't use the white ink refill. You use the Memento pad. Yeah, or you can rinse out one of your old. Rinse out one of the old foam pads. Foam. But the magic of television, because I want to get onto my tractor card. Okay, there we go. How simple is that? I cut out 3 of these guys, and I actually use, these are retired, because I'm not sticking with stuff that's just current. These are the Opal Rounds assortment. Like, let's use what you got, people. And I didn't put a bow because it would just get lost anyway. So there's the first card. Oh, you do, Crystal. You have no idea. You do. You absolutely do. Okay. So then I wanted to play, because you know me, I like to try a few different, papers and stamp sets to make sure that it works. Of course this works. You can put anything here. So then I had a little play with another set. I still haven't used the ink, but I've used the paper like crazy, or I haven't used the stamps. So this is the Storybook Friends. And I'm like, okay, well, I got the paper and I love the paper. And then I thought, oh, I should get it for the bunny. These are actually deceiving. They're much larger than they look on here, right? They're quite large. I still haven't, no ink has seen these yet. And these too, they're great. I haven't used them, but I'm using the paper like crazy. I love this card. So with the paper, you get all these punched out die cuts. And Melody. Thanks, Charlene. Thank you. Oh, thanks, you guys. I love this one. And so this one I use these holographic resin dots and the paper, just whatever this is, the storybook or the story, whatever it is, story something or other with the rabbits and that. I have it. And so my 2 circles are hiding in here. But these pieces were all provided. So I just went tick, 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 stamped just a note. That is from something else. I took a picture of it so I'd remember. From Beautiful Motifs. That's where the just a note is from. Just a note. But there's other ones in here you could use. There's a little hello friend. But I just wanted just a note. So I kind of love this card. Kind of love it. But I really, really, really want, at 7:31, let's see if we can do a tractor one. I've not opened this yet, but I really want to play with a tractor. I've wanted to play with a tractor before. I'm not a farmer. I don't know. Dirt under my nails. Heavens no. Okay, so I actually cut a few pieces and did a few things just to try to speed things along, but now they're hidden again. I blame Diane. Okay, here's my vision. So I pulled up a picture of a John Deere tractor because all I know about tractors is they're green and yellow. That's as much as I know about a tractor. All right, so this is going to be black. This is going to be garden green. The outside of the wheel is going to be black, and the inside of the wheel is going to be Daffodil Delight. And the dies, so I'm going to try to figure this out with you in half an hour. Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, good luck. Wish me luck. So let's start with a card base. I just want to play with this little guy. And if I don't do it with you guys, when will I do it, really? So we're going to start with the card base. And then my brain was going a couple different ways, a couple different speeds. Got to do the tractor. John Deere are the only tractors on our farms. Of course, Deborah. Do they make other kind of, really? Do they even exist? Any other kind of tractor? I don't know. There's another product I haven't used yet. Shame on me. But it happens. I honestly haven't been working that much. So just because of life and the renos and dad and accidents and all that stuff, right? It's just life. So I haven't played with as much as I'd like to, but I just about died when I saw that there was the Emboss Resist paper. And have I used it? Have I? Heck. I don't even know when it came out. Is it new? I don't know. Maybe it's a new one and that's why I haven't used it. Maybe it's an online exclusive. Maybe it's in the catalog. I don't know. If I had much coffee today, maybe. I wanted to use it. So I thought, well, this looks tractory to me. I don't know. So I dug it out. This is what it is. Sorry about that. Irresistible Designs. I think it's in the catalog. 12 by 12. Specialty designer paper. Yeah, it does look like trucking along, doesn't it? But this is way better. This is like a John Deere tractor. It's not like a pick-me-up truck. It's a John Deere tractor. Basic white. Now, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that the color schemes were going to be green and yellow. But I couldn't decide where's my other piece? There it is. Okay, so I couldn't decide if it was going to be, instead of designer paper, this is what I'm using. But that's as far as I went. I thought I'd prep a few pieces, and I'm going to show you how the Emboss Resist works. So here I've got Garden Green and Daffodil Delight. These are the pieces that I used for here. These ones, like the back and then the front. Garden Green, Daffodil Delight, Daffodil Delight. I'm just going to show you how this stuff works, because maybe you don't know. Maybe you've never seen it. All right. This is where your glass mat comes in really handy, but I don't like to use it on videos because of the glare. So you take your piece. We're going to bring in my Garden Green ink pad and my blending brush. And what is happening here? You can make your own embossed resist. If you were to stamp something in Versamark and then cover it in white embossing or clear embossing powder or white embossing powder. Then you were going to heat set it. Then you can color the background, and where you've embossed, it resists the ink. Well, that's a lot of steps. Stampin' Up! Has done it for you. Thank you, Diane. Oh, the case tractors are red. Well, Ingrid, we don't do case tractors. They have to be John Deere. New Holland is blue. There's other kinds of tractors. My mind is Massey. No, you guys, stop. No, John Deere. Come on now, work with me here. Right, we're going to take our blending brush. We're going to load it up with ink, and we're just going to go like this, and we're going to add color to it. Okay, then what happens once you've done with your blending, you take a dry cloth, a Kleenex, a paper towel, and you buff it, and the crisscrosses come out extra sharp white. So it's resisted the ink right there. Tamara's not that, doesn't have that much time. It's 7:36. So instead of blending it, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get inky. That was a little aggressive. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. Well, okay, that was, it was easier with the larger piece because it didn't stick to the pad like that. Okay, like this is as saturated as you can get. I just stuck the whole pad on it, and now we're just going to blend off some of the extra, and then I'm going to buff it. I'm just doing this because I don't want to get my fingers all dirty. Okay, I'm going to close this ink pad right now. Case. Oh, Tracy. All right, well, shows what I know. I'm a city girl. I've seen a tractor. All right. Maybe their marketing is just better. Nothing runs like a deer. I don't know. Okay. That's a little bit darker. It's going to lighten a little bit, but this is the one I did earlier. Now, the nice thing about using the sponges when you've got the time is you can get different, you can see the different shades. Like I wasn't as saturated, so you can get a little bit more shading in here. So that's kind of a neat effect. White. Wow. Okay, a lot of people in the tractor biz. Who knew? Okay, so that's how I'm going to come up with my backgrounds. Now, what I'm going to do with them, I do not know. Are we going to go like this with a that's not daffodil, that's duckling. What is this? That is the wrong color. I grabbed a duckling sheet. Oh yeah, that's duckling. This is daffodil. Okay, I was going to say, I'm glad the air conditioning just came on because it is hot down here. All right. So what do I need this to be? 3 3/4 by 5, she said confidently, measuring to make sure. 3 3/4 by 5. 5 by 3 3/4. Like that. And then, because that's totally wrong. And then this one is wrong too. And that has to be 3 by 2.5. 3 by 2.5. That's how you know you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, when you're like, that's not the right yellow. Definitely duckling. Just pulls a little bit of green in there. Okay. So the question becomes, what is the paper, Linda? This resist stuff? It's in the main catalog. Scroll up. Irresistible Designs. Specialty Designer Paper, 165305. All right, so you can decide with me. I didn't know if I was going to go green on yellow and green on yellow. I don't think so. Or if I'll go yellow on green and yellow on green. I don't think so, but maybe. I'm thinking it'll either be one of these. It might be this. I don't know. Maybe it'll be, I don't know what it'll be. Kind of like this. Might be that. I'm thinking that. And then a tractor and then something else. Or maybe we do this. The green tractor. Yeah, I'm thinking. That doesn't really pop though, so maybe I'm going to have to go with this. Maybe I'm going to have to go with this, and I'll just, okay, maybe. Now that I see it all together. I wanted my options. Okay, so let's just keep these aside, and we'll decide once we've done a little tractor. More green than yellow. You think? Okay. See, Deborah, I can easily be swayed. once I do the green tractor though, that might be too much green is the only thing. So we'll decide together. That definitely is more, okay, you like the other one, but okay, more green than yellow. International Harvester. Okay, Deborah. Okay, well, we'll see. First, we'll make our tractor. So we're going to stamp. Okay, now this hasn't even been inked. So it's 7:40. I got 20 minutes. I can do this. Okay, so this is brand spanking. Okay. Let's get out some blocks. This is not going to be big enough. So let's do, luckily I have 72 different, I'm not kidding. I've got blocks for days. All right, so is this one big enough? So we're going to do, this is the tractor body. I like to mount on an angle, always. Then we're going to need the big tire and the little tire. This one I'm going to do this one. And then I'm going to need something for the little chair. Here. Look at the little corn. Hey, these could also be hand grenades. Huh, they're kind of corn. I don't know why I would do a card with hand grenades on it, but anyway. I want to do a thanks for pulling me through on the little circle. So that was my vision. Okay, now, because they're brand new and they're photopolymer, we need to season them, right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to mash those bad boys up. I'm going to just rub them on my desk. If you have a cat, well, good luck. You're going to end up with cat hair all over them. This is to take the shine, the glare off. You could use your Versamark pad to do this. You could use your embossing buddy to do this. You could use your shirt, your hand, this thing. You just want to really get the shine off so that it accepts the ink, especially this piece. When it's a solid image like that, you'll know when it's not accepting the ink. So I'm roughing it up a bit, just take it, get the newness off. It's like when you used to have white runners and you'd kick through the sand and the dust because you didn't want your friends to know you had brand new runners and your mom would get mad at you. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. John Deere. All right, Carissa. Yellow, then the tractor. That's what I'm thinking, Barbara. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Hey, Roxanne. Okay, we'll see. We will decide as a group, and then I will overrule you. Okay, so I'm going to ink. Now, you would know if that wasn't seasoned, it wouldn't have accepted the ink quite that well. So I'm going to try to save paper. Who am I even kidding? Let's do this. Hold it. Make sure that ink transfers. Ah, beautiful. You're going to make me cut all of these pieces out, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. So this is going to be black. This is going to be yellow. Yellow. I've lost my black. There's my black. For an explosive birthday, Melanie. All right. So this one, make sure it's nicely inked and that you can't see any cat hair. Yeah, sure. Hold it. Front smaller piece yellow, then green tractor. Front smaller piece yellow. Front smaller piece yellow. There's a front smaller piece. Front smaller piece yellow. Yeah, exactly. Now oh, that's going to be covered anyway. Yeah, this part's going to be yellow. I know. I pulled up an image. I know what I'm doing. So the inside, I'm going to do daffodil. Now, the thing is, when you ink up something that's really juicy, this is the problem of having a too juicy pad, is that it gets in these little nooks and crannies, and you don't get a great stamped image. So I put too much ink on that. I pushed a little bit too hard, so I'm going to try it again. I'm going to be a little bit less aggressive, but still make sure that I've got ink. Oh, that is some juicy. Nope. Okay, you see how juicy that is? Oh, that is nasty. That's not okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to de-juice it a little bit. We're going to take the back of a spoon and we're just going to scrape away. Look at. Can you see that? We're just going to scrape away some of that ink. So it's not quite as crazy juicy. We don't need it that juicy, people. Little tap. Still very juicy. Let's see if I can get a good image though. No, I cannot because it spreads into the cracks. So let's push it a little bit further. You're scraping it to the sides or pushing it into the foam a little bit more is what you're doing. I'll try it again. There, that's much better. Okay, you can see the difference. Yuck. Yum. But not yum. All right, let's try that again on the black because nasty. Try the same. I think I just pressed too hard on that. And most of it's going to be covered up anyway, but let's try it again. I'm just going to see if I can get a better image. The nice thing is if it's with the black, if it's not quite as saturated as you'd like there, I missed just a little tick. I can bring in my marker. Ugh. Well, this is the new markers, so the tip isn't as pointy, but you can just bring in a marker and just fill in any gaps like that. So that's a little bit better. Okay, so don't like this one, or this one, or this one. Okay, I'm going to need the little chair thing, this little guy. Like that. Deborah. All right, now we're going to run them through the machine and cut them out. So, what is this? Is this, what is this? Oh, 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 huh? 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 I don't know. I don't know what that is. Am I just going to build my own tractor with it? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's okay. This is like the thing you pull behind. Okay, so this is going to be like a, like a little mini guy that you're going to pull behind. Okay, that's this. Right. So you pull that behind. Okay, I get it. All right. So I use this stuff. Oh, 10:47. I'm so hooped. But now you're invested and you need to see how this is going to play out, right? This is my Post-it tape. You can use washi tape. Yes, thank you, Tracy. There's a delay. I know you would have known that 5 minutes ago, right? I think the chair and the John Deere are yellow. Oh, I couldn't tell. Well, he's going to have to be, it's going to be black. Okay, so I'm going to run everything through, but I'm going to tape it down with my tape. You can use washi tape. You can use a Post-it note, but I use this Post-it note tape like that. Now, trailer. Yeah, that's right. The wagon. Yeah. Okay, so this one's going to go. You guys are just smarter than I am. I didn't really notice that. Okay, so this is going to go here. And then if I would cut down my talons, that one's going to go here. This is going to be so cute. Oh, I thought I chipped. Oh, I did chip a nail. Oh, come on. Okay, it's fine. Yesterday technically was nail day and I didn't do it, but I was busy. I was busy shopping. That'll just have to do like that. Okay, artistic license. Right. Oh, fail. Let's try it again. Not tape it to the desk. Go like this. I'm going to run it through the cut and emboss machine. Yeah. And the way, yes, yeah, so all these, the hay, the pumpkins, all this stuff can go in the back of the trailer, right? Hay bales. Hey. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Tracy, did you get this set? All right. Wait, what's going on in this room? Oh, what's going on was my notes and totes prep. The room is upside down. Everything is backwards, falling. Chaos everywhere. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm falling off my chair. We got new bar stools finally. The last set of bar stools, I was just waiting for it to collapse. It did collapse on me once, like literally the legs broke. How's that for furniture making you feel bad about yourself and your weight? The chair broke. So it was just a matter of time before it happened again. So we finally found some bar stools that work. We're pretty happy with those. But I bought a chair for my ensuite makeup station, and it doesn't work. It's I like it, but it has black It had black legs, and the black really doesn't work. I tried black accessories. They totally didn't work. Where'd that go? Let's go with that guy here. I don't know if that goes there. I'm trying to put things back. I'll just shove it in there. So I have to do a lot of returns tomorrow. This is why I cannot be left alone, honestly. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I hear the cat howling. Okay. So let's bring in our little card. How am I gonna have to build? Oh, really? Oh, I need 2 of them. Son of a biscuit. Really? Why didn't somebody tell me that? And are they the same size? No, no. What? Oh, I'll do what? Oh, Lord. This is how you know I am not rehearsed. Okay, these are, oh, look at, I can build my own tractor. It's going to be way better if I just build it. So I'm going to do another black tire, and then I'm going to do a piece that's yellow. Charlie, you're being ridiculous. Okay, I need another black one. That's okay. Can you hear my cat? He never comes down here. I guess I could clean this first. Charlie. Oh, I think my people are still out. My daughter and my husband went out. Okay, so this, okay, and then this, all right, okay. All right. Mary, are your cutting plates flat? That's your first thing. You need new cutting plates maybe. So, and just make sure you tape them down, and then they won't be so all over the place. Yeah, I know, a smaller one on the front. Yeah, but then I need the yellow. Can I do a yellow here? There's not a smaller tire. Like, is this gonna go? How? Oh, I wanted a yellow. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? I don't know. Okay, let me see. I'll think about it. I can just use a circle punch. But I'm thinking just a tractor made with all the punched elements is going to be where I'm going to end on this one. So here's the black and the black. But you have to have yellow. So do I just do yellow here? But then there's not a bigger one for here. So no. No. We're just going to have to stamp it in yellow and punch it out is what I'm going to think. I can do this. Leave the tires black. No, I cannot. Sandra, how could I? I cannot. I could. I'm not gonna. Does Charlie miss Coda? He does, Nikki. He was really out of sorts for the first long time. He would meow, and I know he was calling for him. I know he was. He just was. Okay, now, you know what? I could use a punch, but by the time I locate the punch, the whole thing will be over. So I'm just going to do my best here. This is fairly painful. I would rather do a punch. Maybe I should have found the punch. Okay. Ha! This is my 7/8. Now, what do you think the chances are I've got the smaller one of this handy? No, it's probably way over there. And I would break my neck getting to it. So how about we just do I even have a smaller one? I don't know. What is this? Let's just try this one. Make things up as I go along here. 1/2 inch. MacGyver it in place. Well, that one's scalloped and that one's not. Deal with it. It's fine. Okay. This is going to go like here. Okay. There's our little tractor once I get it on a card. So the question becomes, Is this too much green? I think it might be, because look, that's too much green, right? Let's do this. Okay, Lisa. Can't have you falling on your face. Maybe I'll be done in 5 minutes. I don't know. Okay, I think it's got to be this. Oh, that cat is ridiculous. Yeah, we're going to do the yellow. I'm very thirsty. That's crooked. Fix it. First day making a card, Bertram. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Oh, yeah. Now, this is going to be so cute. Okay, let's get a, sure, we'll use some dimensionals, shall we? There we go. You're invested, I know you are. I'm sure I have a scallop punch smaller too. It's just, it's literally, I have to climb over a bunch of stuff to get to it, and I might break my neck. So we're just going to go like this for now. And that'll be like that. Part of me really wants the tractor to be black now. Okay, and then I want to do white. I'll do white for the sentiment. I had an extra circle punched out. Ta-da. So this one could be like this. Thanks for pulling me through. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do that in green. This one's stuck as she gets her thumb in it. Okay. Thanks for pulling me through. Put them over here. Leave room for my little tractor. So if that goes, say, there. Oh, yeah, that'll be cute. All right, so let's secure some of this so I can get some of these pieces down. Maybe I'll put the tractor up on dimensionals. I'm not sure. So let's put him, say, there. Can always move it. Then let's do right in front of me. Right in front of me. Maybe he goes flat and the wheels go up. Yeah, that. Should I do all of it or just that and then the top? Yeah, let's do him flat. I gotta commit because I'm running out of time. It's 7:58. Oh my goodness, so cute. So where's that tire gonna go? It's gonna go here. So he's gonna go like that. He's gonna go here. Oh, so cute. Maybe I should have done some, okay, no, I was gonna say I should maybe have done the sentiment in black to pull in more of the black from the top. Oh, that doesn't go. This is, see, okay, that's a problem. My dimensional, he's off kilter because of this different layer. So I'm just going to put the dimensional here so that it's going to lay flat, or he's going to be not off kilter. Looks like a funny looking tractor, doesn't it? Is that how it's supposed to look? Okay, I guess he just needs a chair or seat, as it were. Okay, like this. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Hang on, Mary. One seat coming up. Blue flag. Oh, too late, Barbara. There's a delay. Let's go like this. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Like that. This, though, I don't like where that is. So if this is here, we're going to put the thanks for pulling me through. I think that'll go over here like that. It's getting there. It's getting there. Needs a few more things, a few more pieces, bits and bobs. 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness. I could do, I want to do a chicken really badly. But no, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there, but I do want some doodads and things. Bring in my tickle trunk. Well, hello. Hello, green and yellow. Hello. God, I love Stampin' Up. What are these? Low profile sparkle dots. I think they're out of stock, or low. I don't know. They might be. I don't know. There's something about these. Okay. Oh, and they don't bulk up your postage because they're so flat. Oh my God, I love it. I love it when that happens. I could use bigger ones though. Like I wish they were even bigger. And then I don't know that it actually warrants a bow or twine or something. I might need something. What else is in here? Where's my die? Where are my dies? Not where's my. Maybe I need a tree. I would like some sprigs of some corn. Maybe I'm going to put some corn. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just leave it and walk away. How about that? I need something else. It's lacking. Lacking. Thank you, Karen. Happy Canada Day. I will play around. There's something else has to go on here. It's lacking, but the layout is solid. The layout works. Okay, so we got this card, we got this card, and we got this card, right? So the layout works. I'm gonna fiddle around with this. Maybe these just need to be bigger or something. Maybe this needs to be smaller. I don't know. I'm gonna fiddle around with it, but the layout works. So that's it. What do you think? Thank you, Donna. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do hope that you try to make a card with this layout. Keep it simple or go crazy spending lots of time. This one took me a while. I was just playing and having a good time with it. But you don't have to. You can have a beginner. You can go crazy. This is still fairly simple, but I think this just needs to be smaller. Well, I'll play around with that. But anyway, that's it. So don't forget, if you're trying to get in on the BOGO 50% off sale, it ends at midnight tonight. My club is still open for new stampers or new club members. Looking forward to welcoming a bunch of people tomorrow. The online exclusives tonight at midnight, you can order all those ones I showed you at the beginning of the video. If you popped in late, go back. Oh my God, Kathy put the chicken on the seat. Yes. Oh my God, so fun. I kind of love that. And then hey, I'm gonna play with this one a little bit more. Thank you for popping in. What else is going on? Nothing. I'll be back here Friday, and hopefully by then I can say my renovations are done. And I will be doing like a walkthrough. I'll be doing a live video going, here's my new carpet. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, 803. Have a fabulous week. Whatever you get up to, tomorrow is Canada Day. Enjoy your family, your friends, your country. Get out, do some stuff. I'll be shopping and returning things and hanging out with my family. Yeah. Oh, Canada. Great place to live. For my US friends, happy 4th of July. If I don't see you, enjoy your long weekend. And we'll see you when I see you. Have a great week. Stay amazing.